Crimson Desert ruined my life. I think about it when I sleep, when I eat. I even caught myself trying to press square to talk to someone. Damn it, I have stuff to do, money to make, video scripts to write. My relationship with this game is not that different from Smeagol and the Ring. Which of us is Smeagol, you say? Choose your words carefully. But you ever think about that one copper ore you still need for an upgrade? Or that area you haven't explored yet? Or a farming method you saw on YouTube that you're sure isn't patched yet? If you have, we're probably on the same wavelength, and I'll make your time here worthwhile. Hey, I'm the Global Cherry, and today I wanted to talk about how Crimson Desert ruined me, what critics are missing, and a few things that might actually make your experience better. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe when it's over.
Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
I bought Crimson Desert out of curiosity despite the mixed reviews. I hadn't followed the marketing, so I expected another bloated open world. Big, empty, and constantly trying to justify the money you spent. If you're new here, Crimson Desert is an action-adventure game by Pearl Abyss, a Korean studio known for MMORPGs. You play as Cliff, a member of the Greymanes, trying to reunite with your allies and take back your home. Going from MMOs to a single-player action game is a huge leap for the studio. And yeah, it's not perfect. Some people who focus only on the main story say it doesn't hold up to the story-driven games from 2016. And that's not entirely wrong. Some puzzles feel like your last two brain cells are jousting each other. Tutorials disappear before you can process them. Must have been the wind. Boss tips barely help. The Tenebrum fight is a perfect example. How was I supposed to know I needed to force palm it when a tutorial told me to flash it? But once you get past that surface level frustration, this is where the game clicked for me. This is not a story first game. It is an experience first game. It reminded me why I loved gaming in the first place. Discovering things on my own in a world that actually feels alive, wanting to invest in it, and getting rewarded for it. You clear a bandit camp and suddenly there's a hidden boss. You get rewarded for exploring and taking risks, and I love fighting enemies stronger than me. My masochistic tendencies got stronger from Wu Chong Fallen Feathers. I spent hours in Crimson Desert collecting the Master of Shadow's armor, just to look like Sauron from Lord of the Rings. My face? It's a face only men, women, and children could love or cry from. And out of the goodness of my cold dead heart, I'll share the armor locations here so you can save people and traumatize them too. There is a horse I still have not tamed, because I rode Temtem number 3 off a cliff.
Oh Hey, there's a flying horse.
There are still areas I haven't fully explored. Hernand, Demonis. I even went to Delicia and got killed by metal bees. The game shows you location names but not what's inside. No neon signs, no chest icons. You have to actually go there. Pearl Abyss clearly wanted you to figure things out for yourself, and that's the magic. And this is where it hooks you. You go into mine or cook before a main quest, and suddenly, you're deep in a cave you never planned to enter. This game grabbed me by the balls I don't have. More. I want more. I found a pirate shipwreck near Delicia, burned vines, found treasure, met a black market vendor, fought new enemies, learned new combat tricks. Enemies can teach you the true meaning of pain, but eventually they are weak to a tree. Imagine using a flagpole to motivate your allies in battle, and then turning around and smacking someone twice your size with it. Cooking matters too. You will burn through food when a boss turns your ass into grass. I even dive into water and grab fish myself. 'Tis the true way Greymanes fish back in the day. And I will throw hands with a random traveler if they steal my grilled beef when I was about to feed my dog. Tax evasion.
Wait!
You climb a mountain you do not need to climb, and suddenly there is a town behind it. Bayan. Stamina food saves your life while you are chugging honey tea just to make it to the top. It reminds me of the old Assassin's Creed days when it was actually good. The world feels alive, weather changes, NPCs have routines, there's even an economy. You can open a bank account and invest, lose money, get rich. If we are going to become high rollers, we might as well go high risk, baby.
One day later.
Fah! I lost it all. I became BB no dollar sign with no money. You can upgrade your camp, run missions, and over time the mechanics that felt clunky started to click. You actually master them. And this is where I think the conversation around this game gets a bit messy. A lot of critics did not have enough time for the game to fully click. Some criticisms are fair, especially around the story and onboarding, but others feel rushed, and yeah, that affects perception, reviews, and stocks. Then again, I also do not think a game like this deserved to be compared to Cyberpunk when the flaws are not to that scale. Then there was the Gen AI controversy. At this point, it feels like we have been here before with a certain French game. Sometimes people forget a game is just a game. It is not the second coming. The PR team even said that before launch. Pearl Abyss rebuilt this game entirely. New engine, shifted from MMO to single player. It was supposed to launch years ago. So when a game like Marathon scores higher, people get frustrated with outlets like IGN. And I will be honest, if you are buying this kind of game, they might not be the best reference for this type of experience. Because the people who actually invested time into this game told a different story. Some loved it, some did not, but even the criticism from players felt meaningful. We live in a world where loving a game makes you a shill or a glazer, and criticizing a game makes you a hater. That is exactly why good feedback gets ignored when it could actually help the game. So maybe, lend an ear once in a while. Even the CEO acknowledged players who are disappointed with the story, and that is fair. Not every game is for everyone. This one sold over 4 million copies. People compared it to Witcher 3 or Breath of the Wild, but what stood out to me is this. The game respects your time. If you engage with it the way it is designed, it does not rush you, it rewards curiosity, and it makes you want to stay. You are using whistling arrows to take down tanks, riding back to camp to restock, learning how abyss gears work, I still don't really know, upgrading abilities like Wind Slash, then realizing witches can synthesize better gear. So now you are hunting stronger enemies, farming artifacts at forts like Purwin, leveling up, and improving your build. And yeah, robbing scholars at Scholastone does not work. Don't do that. The reward density is high and the game knows it. The closest feeling I got to this was Red Dead Redemption 2. Not because of the story, but because of that feeling of stepping into the unknown, helping a stranger who might rob you, exploring just because something caught your eye. If you want to enjoy this game the way I did, do not rush it. Be curious. Treat your journey like your own mission. That is why this game stuck with me. Now let's talk about the endgame problem. People say they finished the game and there's nothing left to do, but if you played 200 hours and now feel empty, that's not a lack of content, that's attachment. You did not run out of things to do. You know that no other game would fill that void in your heart this game filled. This was never meant to be infinite. It is a handcrafted experience with an ending, and the world reacts to what you do. When you clear areas or liberate regions, there are naturally fewer opportunities left to use your power, and yet tons of players have over 100 hours and are still not done. I'm still on chapter 7. People are experimenting with builds, learning systems, and pushing the game in different ways. Coming from a studio that made Black Desert, it makes sense players expected something endless, but this is different, and honestly, this is not a problem. It is an opportunity. New game plus, DLC, enemies retaking forts, new bosses. Let players test their builds across the full story again. After everything players put into their gear, of course they want more ways to use it. Pearl Abyss has already been patching the game constantly, fixing issues, improving quality of life, and listening to feedback from the community. So this is not the end. In fact, it is the beginning of what this game could become, and that is why Crimson Desert stuck with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and let me know your thoughts below on Crimson Desert. Thank you for watching, and that's all.